a final question for me. You very cleverly, and I'll forgive you for it, slipped in your one of your tech solutions into your answer, but we can forgive you that for giving up your time to share your wisdom with us today. But it would be remiss of me if, given that you make your living out of technology, if I didn't ask, how you view the role of technology in this sort of rapidly changing environment, and what developments can we expect to see from tech providers like your company and others in the near future, which help sort of enhance sales efficiency?
Yeah, and I'm, been in the tech industry now for nearly 40 years, and I'm pretty conservative about, getting too excited about new tech, because a lot of it is hype, and there haven't been that many what I would call game changers over that period. Now, and it's probably every decade there's probably a game changer. I mean, the last big one for sales was mobile tech. The fact we could now go on the road and we didn't have to go back to we didn't go back to the store to fill in our call reports or to get information. I've got everything on my hand. That was a massive game changer. But we're on the cusp now of the next game changer, where I think it's going to be even bigger. So I'm actually, even though I've been in the industry 40 years, it's actually 39 years and 8 months to be precise. I'm really excited about the next development now, which is around the AI machine learning model. Okay. And this now enables, in effect, it's going to be a sales robot that's going to be your personal assistant. It's going to actually look at customer behavior. It's going to spot things that humans don't see. It's going to find that, it's going to be able to predict buying patterns and buying behaviors through even very subtle changes in the customer's transactional history. To have algorithms that could recommend call cycles that we know it's the exact sweet spot. I could be in my vehicle right now and I'm driving to see a customer, and my Alexa pops up and says, "Hey, Kevin, pull in to see ABC next door. They haven't bought any toner for 3 months." And it knows where I am. It knows that customer hasn't bought. It knows, and it also then gives me the brochure to bring with me. It tools me up to be totally effective. And that technology is, it sounds like science fiction, but it's right here, right now. I mean, we're already prototyping this with a number of customers. I worked with, I mentioned DAF Trucks earlier. we're doing some prototyping with some of their dealers in Europe. And we had one dealer actually in Coventry in the UK who were trying out some of these techniques in a very mature market. They'd actually increased their part sales by £3,000 a day just by finding the little, the long tail opportunity the sales guys are missing. Sales guys see the big stuff. It's below the iceberg. What are you missing? So yeah,
so sort of marrying sort of Amazon quality tech with good old fashioned, feet on the street and consultative selling. So that's how far away. I mean, for our industry, realistically, are we talking 1 year, 5 years?
No, we're shipping this stuff. This year. At the end of this year, we're going to be bringing this to our customers. I mean, other vendors in the tech space. I know, Steve's on here. Steve Bilton. The e-commerce guys are looking at this as well. Yeah. How can we start to bring this into the e-com world? ERP systems are looking at smarter logistics, warehousing, again using AI technology. So it's not exclusive to the sales world, but I think it's going to have a massive impact for all the issues we discussed earlier. How do we actually make a salesperson more consultative? How do we make them smarter? Technology can play a huge role here, and the ramp time on a new rep could be dramatic. I could take a young guy straight out of college, tool them up with the right technology, put them out there, and they could perform like a 30-year experienced salesperson because we can feed them that knowledge, that experience, the buying behavior. So I think, I don't use that phrase "game changer" lightly, but this stuff is coming, and it will have a huge impact. And it won't replace the salesperson because we still need the human to deliver, the message. But I don't waste any selling time in preparation. That's zero. I'm now all about production and presentation to the customer. All the data, everything I need. I've got the right brochure, I've got the right information, I've got the right pitch, I've got the right price. That's all been done for me. So it's going to make the salesperson super effective. So I think good salespeople will just go through the roof. Even a very average salesperson will perform at a higher level. So it's going to raise the bar for everybody, and it'll be a true competitive advantage. People who don't have this will be at definite disadvantage, that's for sure. Yeah, so it's it's not
fantastic,
not that far away. You know, it's going to be, we're going to be shipping this. We're in beta at the moment. We'll be shipping this into customers later. You know, certainly in 2021.
Great. Well, yeah, keep us informed on that. We would, I'm sure, many in our industry will be very interested to see how that pans out. I see one of our larger independents is already asking. I think we've answered that question when we'll see availability of that product. So yeah, coming to you soon. Kevin, I think we probably should get to some networking. Thank you
great.
On behalf of everyone in the audience for those fascinating insights. Yes, certainly there's some things that we've all got to look forward to. Change and hybrid, I guess, are two words that we're going to have to live with for a little bit longer. So
yeah,
thank you. Thanks for agreeing to stick around.
Absolutely, Steve. Appreciate it. And I think probably 30 years ago, you were predicting in OPI the death of the salesman. It's been a long standing consideration. But I think the future's bright for salespeople. And
there's life in the old dog yet.
Just give them the tools.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.